card to air live on the biggest platform in the world, Netflix. Welcome everyone to the final press conference before Saturday's amazing event. Wow, I'm in awe of these talent, fighters, collection of athletes that are here today. Everyone, you can have a seat, please. Take a load off. We're gonna do this. It's very rare that you get the entire card, but we wanted the entire card to be here to showcase and drive home the point that this isn't your ordinary card. We talk about historic moments in this sport. We all remember the first pay-per-view card, the first card on cable TV, the first card on premium cable, on broadcast TV, on streaming platforms. We remember all this. We will remember the very first card on Netflix, and these are the 22 athletes who will be competing on that card on Saturday, May 16th. MVP brought boxing to Netflix in 2024. They now bring MMA to Netflix in 2026. Look, we've done these press conferences already. We've done 2 of them. This is the third. This is the final one. You heard a lot from me. I'm not going to dilly-dally here. I'm not going to ask a lot of questions. I want the media in attendance to ask the questions. There's your microphone. Please make a cue. I will help out as well. I'll get us rolling here, and I want to start with the lineal MMA heavyweight champion, the baddest man on the planet, the pride of Cameroon and France, my good friend, Francis Ngannou. I'm looking for him. I can't find, where is Francis? Where is Francis? He's hiding, where is he? Ah, Francis, mon ami, it's good to see you. You look fantastic. Could I ask, some news yesterday broke. John Jones is gonna be a part of this broadcast on Saturday. What was your reaction? Do you think he's coming for business or do you think he's coming for pleasure?
I think it's coming for both. John Jones should be learning some trick by now to understand how business works, you know. And then, if I see him around, I'll give him some advice for business.
Can you share some of that advice?
Yes, I would like to.
No, with me, actually, I was wondering.
No, just for him.
Just for him, all right. It is personal, I understand that. Your opponent, Philipe, I have to ask you, you know, every time Francis does an interview, I was just guilty of it right now. People ask him about what's next, the big fight coming down, but he has to beat you on Saturday. At any point in this process, have you felt overlooked by either the media, the fans, or Francis himself?
Yeah, I think 99% of the people thinking about that Francis is gonna win this fight. But I'm training hard. I'm looking for a victory over him. It's the best opportunity of my MMA career. I'm looking on it. I'm working hard on it. I want it. I desire it. And I'm going Saturday night for the win, for sure.
Obrigado. Can't wait, can't wait. All right, let's get the media involved. Off the bat, my friend, you're up first. Let us know your name and where you're from, please.
Doug Vasquez with Sports Illustrated. Questions for Ronda. Earlier today, Jake posted on social media about how MVP has made Amanda Serrano the highest paid female athlete in combat sports history. And now with this fight against Gina, the bar has once again been raised where you will hold that distinction. What does it say about Jake and Nakisa and MVP that they were able to make this happen? And then secondly, what does it say about the other organization in the UFC, the top dog, that they did not or chose not to make this happen?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the second part of your question about the UFC.
What does it say about the UFC that they chose not to make this happen or couldn't make it happen?
Well, I think they're regretting not making it happen now because there's no way that they could have seen how this one fight would reverberate into creating this entire card and bringing MVP into MMA and Netflix into MMA. I think because when I first sat down in that office and I was lactating, he didn't think I was to be taken seriously, but I'm be taken the most fucking seriously while I'm lactating. And I think it's incredible that you know, Jake and Nakisa, they made it a priority to put the fighters first and to give them, you know, more of the profit share. And you know, I actually get to see some of those numbers now, and it's incredible how giving they've been, and how they really want to showcase the fighters first before anything else. They don't want the brand to overshadow us. They want to showcase us.
Jorge Alonso, BroBible.com. For Ronda and Gina, you guys have been friendly throughout fight week, throughout the promotion of the fight, but once that cage door closes, are you guys confident that those competitive juices are going to get in and you take each other out?
How about Gina go first?
I mean, if you've ever been in a gym with women, I think my coaches can attest to, I mean, we already try to, if we're friends in the gym, we're already trying to kill each other in the gym. Me and Ronda have never trained together. There's just not going to be a problem with the aggression at all. At all.
I mean, I've trained and sparred some of my best friends, and you should see how I beat the shit out of my best friends. And we just go out, we have acai bowls after, and it's a great time. And I think you have to be a special kind of weirdo to be able to bond in that way.
Yeah, it's weird. It might be a little weird to others, but...
Yeah, I feel like, you know, however this goes, you know, if she takes me out and puts me down on the canvas, I think that she's going to be the first person to help me up. And if I take her down and tap her out, I'll be the first person to help her up. You know, we don't need to hate each other to be able to give each other our best.
For Mike Perry, Mike, you usually grind out fights. Nate is one of the toughest fighters in MMA history. You said you're going to knock him out. How confident are you that you're going to knock him out?
I'm very confident in all the work I've done and my fighting abilities. He looks like he's in great shape from photos and videos I've seen, so I'm ready to have a freaking battle for 5 rounds or 5 seconds. It don't matter.
For Nate Diaz, you spent some time with Mike this week. What are your impressions of Mike during the interviews and just spending time with him this fight week?
I ain't spend no time with him. He look good, man. He already rocked me too.
Thank you, sir. I did want to ask Namo a question. Namo, it's nice to meet you. It seems like there's been some bad blood between you and Jake. Can you tell us the genesis of that bad blood? What's going on between you guys?
First of all, it's an honor to be here. Adriano, and I appreciate you for asking me that question, if I'm honest. Look, I ain't got no problem with anyone, but the minute somebody starts talking shit to me on Instagram, then I see this fucking bitch block me like we're dating. I'm like, bitch, we ain't dating, so why the fuck you blocking me on Instagram in the first place? So the bad blood started from this bitch talking shit, and he's like, oh, I'm not, like he said some bullshit, then he blocked me, I couldn't see it. And then I see him in the elevator, he got this old geezer coach putting his fucking bag off. He's like, let's get it. I'm like, bro, I'll fuck you up and I'll fuck your coach up at the same minute, at the same time. This guy is here because of me. And let me tell you something, this guy is nobody. He's been fighting people that's 19 years old, that records are fucking 3 and fucking 5 losses. I don't know who he'd be fighting. He'd been fighting a bunch of losers, bunch of bums, a bunch of nobodies. I've been fighting in 1 championship. I fought in 971. I fought Karate Combat. I fought it globally. You know, like I always say, the United States of America fucked up for letting me in because all these fucking fighters are dead. You know, I keep it 100. Just wait till Saturday what I'm going to do to this pretty boy. You know, I'm going to lay him down, and I'm going to finish him, and I'm going to finish on him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I think I understand. I appreciate that. I do want to give Jake a chance to respond. Did you block him on Instagram? If so, why? And why is there so much tension between you two?
Well, good luck doing that when you're laying on your back. First of all, I didn't block him. Second of all, I didn't talk no shit. I don't appreciate disrespecting other people's origin or country, and you come out here with all that stuff.
Shut up,
and I honestly don't think you have any respect for this promotion. You got kids around the hotel and you're trying to fight me? Bro, grow up. You're a professional. You've been doing this long enough.
What do you expect? We're not here to do ping pong. This is the Hurt Business, dumbass. What the fuck you doing here?
I'm here for you.
He said he didn't block me, right? We got my phone here. We can check
he blocks me. He's talking like he's my ex-girlfriend. Come on. What's going on?
It's like we dating, baby. I ain't dating you.
It's going to sell itself Saturday night. Believe that.
What do you mean? Right, in the backstage, I made you my bitch. The fucking security guard came, take my backpack, please. Get my backpack. Well, hey, why the camera is on?
Do you want your ass beaten then or later?
Why the fuck you acting tough all of a sudden when you see the cameras, but when it's me and you become a little girl? Look, I'm gonna make you my prison bitch. You know what we're gonna do with the prison bitch? I'm gonna make you wash my socks. Yeah, you like that, because you're a bitch. That's why you like that. I'm gonna treat you like a bitch, too. Dumbass, I'm from Kurdistan. We keep it 100 out here. I'm sorry for taking a minute.
No problem. I understand. Nate, what do you think of all this? You enjoying this, Nate? Mr. Diaz. This is some good stuff, right?
Thank you, Robelis.
Yeah, Nate likes it.
Hey, Ray, Nate, you know, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? We keep it 100 out here, brother.
We gonna keep it 100. You can keep that talking. But Saturday night, it's gonna be a whole different story.
Where did you fight from? Huh? Who did you fight?
Hey, I'm here at MVP, and you're gonna find out Saturday night.
You're here because of
all right.
dumbass.
Y'all
You're
let
gonna
Benny
be like a
Khabib
condom.
ask us a
I'm gonna use
question,
you once,
man.
and I'm gonna throw you away.
All right, well, yes.
Y'all let Benny Khabib ask us a
An
question,
absolute legend.
man.
I do want to let people know that fight is going to be headlining the prelim card, so you don't want to miss that as we head into Netflix. Please.
My name's Kylie Mead. So Ronda, we all know you have so much respect for Gina, but if you lock in the armbar and if Gina refuses to tap, would you break her arm or would you be hesitant to snap it?
I mean,
Where are you? Who said that?
Break that.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't hesitate to break it, but I also wouldn't hesitate to put it back. It's kind of like a wax on, wax off kind of situation. You know, you don't really break it, you just kind of dislocate it, and it's like, you know, it's not that bad. I've had my elbow go out several times because I didn't tap, and I thought I was really cool when I was young, and I wouldn't pay for it when I was older. But, you know, yeah, I wouldn't hesitate, but I would definitely help put it back.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I do want to point out that we have an incredible fighter who is making his North American debut on this card. That man right over there, his name is Salahdine Parnas. If you don't know his name, you are about to know his name come Saturday. KSW 145-pound champion, 155-pound champion, dared to be great and tried to win the 170-pound belt as well and almost did it. Salahdine. Je vais demander une question en anglais et je pense que quelqu'un va essayer d'introduire. I tried to do the French. That didn't really work out all that great.
Hey, the soldier boy.
Yes, let me get to Salahdine first off. Can you tell everyone your feelings, your thoughts about your American debut coming on Saturday? What are you trying to prove to the rest of the world when you fight your opponent, Kenneth Cross?
Saladine, est-ce que tu veux bien partager avec le monde et ton public américain quels sont tes sentiments et tes ambitions que tu veux partager avec nous?
Bah, mes ambitions, c'est de gagner mon combat, de gagner tous mes combats.
My ambitions are to win my fight and all of them.
Let him finish the answer and then you can do it, please. Thank you.
D'être un combattant ultime et de travailler dur, tout simplement. C'est de faire parler mon travail et vouloir la réussite. Simplement.
To be the ultimate fighter, to let my technique speak, and yeah, to show the world what I'm made of.
Merci bien. Kenneth, I want to ask you a question as well. Obviously, there's a lot of hype about his debut. I was just doing it there. When you hear all of this, there's a lot of attention, a lot of buzz about him coming over from KSW. How does that make you feel? Do you feel like you're being overlooked here?
I'm always overlooked, underestimated. He's making his pro debut in America against the wrong one, I'll tell you that.
Why is that? Tell us why. Tell us why, Kenneth. Why is he making his debut against the wrong one?
They don't know who I am. They don't know what I possess. You know, I'm 17-4 with 4 submission losses. They think I lost because I don't know how to grapple. That's not the case. They're going to find out this Saturday. Netflix and kill, baby.
Love that. Up next.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to meet you and congratulations for this car. My name is Nathan Rochefort for RMC Sport, and I've got a question for Francis, please. Francis, do you want to confirm again against this weekend that you are one of the best MMA fighter in the heavyweight division?
Say it again, please.
Do you want to confirm again that you are one of the best MMA heavyweight in the world?
Well, I don't think there's a doubt about it, but if somebody have a doubt about it, I have to prove it on Saturday night. And I think all the stars are aligned for me to prove that on Saturday night. So if somebody has a short memory, then I have to refresh it.
Thanks, Helen, Francis. My next question is for Salahdine. En français, bien sûr. Salahdine, bonsoir. Est-ce que tu veux prouver à nouveau ce week-end que tu es l'un des meilleurs combattants en dehors de l'UFC au monde?
J'ai envie de montrer que je suis l'un des meilleurs combattants au monde.
I want to show that I'm one of the best fighters in the world.
Merci, Salahdine.
Merci, merci. Since Monday, I've been dying to ask Ronda Rousey a question because I asked her a question on my show and she said it wasn't the time to answer that question. And so can I ask you that question now? I asked you on Monday how you felt about some critics out there who are hearing you talk about fighter pay, hearing you talk about the sport, about the UFC, fighters like Khamzat Chimaev, who was on camera criticizing, saying that you're essentially biting the hand that fed you back in the day, that you're coming across as ungrateful for everything that they did for you. What is your response to those people?
Well, I would want to make something abundantly clear, and that's that I owe Dana and the Fertittas immensely, and I would be caught dead before you ever heard me say a bad thing about any of them. But my loyalty is to them and not the company they sold. And I do not owe TKO's UFC a damn thing. And fucking Cleft Lip Lincoln is just hating because at his press conference for his fight, people are asking about me and my fight because no one gives a shit about his ineffectual wrestlefuck fests. And people are actually, they can't stop talking about this fight because it's so stacked, and they're actually excited to see me fight because unlike Kumquat, I have 100% finish rate.
Okay. Thank you for that, Ronda. Just want to wait for this plane to land here. I also wanted to ask Adriano Moraes a question. One of the greats, had an amazing run in one championship. Very excited to see you on this card. You were supposed to fight Muhammad Mokaev, but we found out just a few days ago he couldn't get his visa. He did get it in the end, but they gave you a great opponent. And we're going to ask him a question. I wanted to get your reaction to the late replacement and how much you knew about Phumi and Nkuta when you were offered him.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. First of all, I want to say thank you to Phumi to step in this fight for showing short notice and make this fight happen. Like I said, I'm very excited to make it to fight here on Netflix on MVP card. I have been building my career in Asia, so I can't wait to put in a show in this side of the world for everybody. And it is what it is, you know. Mokaev would fight me, but unfortunately he couldn't be here today. But they found another a really great fighter, undefeated fighter for a while, and can't wait, man. Let's go Saturday night.
Again, just like Saladine, the hardcore MMA fans online know a hell of a lot about Phumi and Nkuta. And every few months, every time there's a short notice fight or an opponent falls out, I get a text from Ally Quinta who says, they need to sign this guy. He's undefeated, he's winning belts all over the country, all different promotions. Why isn't any major organization signing this guy? And Al told me the same thing many years ago about Merab Dawalishvili, and so his recommendation goes a very long way. Phumi, when you got the call to come on this card on short notice, I would imagine you said yes right away because you've been waiting for this opportunity.
I'll tell you right now, it wasn't even a question to say yes. I gotta say thank you to Nakisa for giving me the opportunity of a lifetime, the opportunity I've been working for, I've been slaving for, that I've been scarred up for. Man, I've been dying for an opportunity like this. I've won many belts in many other organizations, so I'm thankful to finally get my chance. But to do it against that dude right there that beat Mighty Mouse, man, I can't wait to step in there and prove that I'm one of the best flyweights in the world, baby.
Unbelievable. Never lost a round, I think, never been knocked down, never been hurt. This is what Al tells me all the time, and so I can't wait for this. This is my sleeper fight on the undercard. Okay, I could go on and on forever. Back to the media we go.
This is Gabriel Gonzalez for Cage Side Press. Question for Ronda. Ronda, I want to ask you about your relationship with the fans. There was a time when a lot of people were saying, hey, I got into the sport because of Ronda Rousey. And then it felt like for a minute you didn't like MMA, and it felt kind of weird, right? Fans were like, I miss Ronda. I wanted to see her come back. What would be your message to all of them who said, Ronda, we never hated you. We always wanted to see you come back. We wish we had gotten to see you come back sooner. What is your message to all of them who've been that vocal over the years?
I have so much appreciation, and I'm sorry it didn't always show. And to have your support, continue throughout the hard times and be back now throughout, I think, the beginning of the good times. It really means a lot. There's it's nice to see that people aren't all, just jumping on a bandwagon, are actually there for good. And there's some substance there, and it's not just, shallow and fake love. So I appreciate seeing that there's some real love there too.
Thank you very much. Wanted to ask a question to Aline Pereira. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. She, of course, is the most famous fighter in her family. She has a brother who does some things for another organization. Of course, I'm talking about Poatan Alex Pereira. That is his sister, and she has been doing incredible things. Sort of as, you know, the sister of Alex Pereira, okay, everyone talks about him, but do you view this now as your moment to step outside of his shadow and have a massive, massive night on Saturday to really take your MMA career off the ground?
Aline, você vê que esse é o seu momento da saída da sombra do Alex, talvez, e mostrar para todo mundo o que você veio fazer?
Agradeço pela oportunidade, estou muito feliz de estar num card grandioso como esse. E não sei se eu estou na sombra dele, eu sempre fiz o meu trabalho, sempre mostrei o meu trabalho do que eu sou capaz, e sábado eu vou mostrar novamente.
First of all, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of this great card. And I don't know if I'm in the shadow. You know, I've always done my work. I've always shown my work, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing on Saturday.
Can't wait. Your opponent is Jade Masson-Wong of Canada, a fellow Canadian. It's great to see you getting this opportunity. And correct me if I'm wrong, you said that seeing Ronda Rousey compete, I believe back in 2018, that inspired you to go on this MMA journey. Now you're on the same card as her as she returns. Can you describe what the emotions are for you here?
Yes, that's really crazy because when I started my amateur fight, I was looking at her, and now I fight on the same card. So it's really, it's amazing. It's a great opportunity. I could not say no, and I'm just grateful to be here, and I take it 200%.
We look forward to that fight very much. Okay, back to the media we go.
Dylan Osman, Low Kick MMA. This question is for Salahdine Parnas. As Ariel said, for those who know, you've been one of the top fighters in Europe, obviously double champion, lost the triple champion attempt to Adrian Bartosinski, who was 16-0 at the time. Is your time in Europe over? Are you planning on continuing your career over here stateside? And what was it that drew you to come over here from your very lucrative KSW contract?
Qu'est-ce qui t'a encouragé à venir ici, de quitter ton précédent contrat?
Ce qui m'a encouragé, c'est le bon contrat qu'ils m'ont offert, tout simplement.
What encouraged me, motivated me to join is the nice deal that they offered me.
Et c'est aussi d'être entouré des gros noms du MMA, Diaz, Francis Ngannou, avec qui j'ai beaucoup échangé aussi. Donc ça me fait plaisir de venir ici et de le revoir ici.
It's also to be part of a fight card with some of the top level athletes in the world and being able to fight amongst the greatest names like Ngannou, Diaz, who inspired me.
Thank you, Saladine. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We have a lot of firsts here on this stage. We've got the first King of Violence champion right here. We've got the first BMF champion right here. We've got the first UFC women's bantamweight champion right here. We've got the first woman to fight on premium cable, broadcast, first main event, all those things and more. We also have the man who won the very first UFC fight on broadcast television, Junior Cigano dos Santos, the former UFC heavyweight champion. What a sight this is, seeing you and Francis sitting side by side. This is amazing stuff. Junior, you've been doing this for so long. That fight was in 2011. You had a nice little run with Gamebred, bare knuckle MMA. You're coming back to MMA now. What is the motivation at this point in your life to keep on doing this, to keep fighting the top fighters?
Well, the motivation is to be here, to be part of it. I love this thing, man. I love to go there and put in a good show, trade some punches with the guys. It's good, it feels good, and it makes me feel like excited, you know, so that's why I'm here. And on Saturday night, it's gonna be Junior Dos Santos way again. Let's go.
A lot of cool people up here. Pound for pound, maybe the greatest smile in MMA history. I mean, who doesn't love that? You just light up a room, and it's so great to have you back, Junior. Your opponent is a bronze medalist from the 2012 Olympic Games in Taekwondo, one of the most feared strikers in this sport. And Robelis, you know, you had a great run in your MMA career, 5-0, very quick finishes. And then, of course, you had the two fights and then crossed over to karate combat, where I feel like you've kind of regained your mojo. Now, as you return to MMA, can you tell us the difference, this version of Robelis Despaigne that we're seeing as opposed to the one a few years ago in the UFC?
Robelis, ahora que volvés a la MMA, ¿querés contarnos cuál es
la nueva versión de Robelis comparado con la anterior?
Sí, ya después de salir de la UFC he trabajado mucho en mi wrestling y pienso que ya ahora soy un atleta mucho más completo y para dar un mejor show para esta compañía.
Well, after coming out of the UFC, I think that now I'm a more complete athlete and I can show the best of me now.
Thank you very much. Nate, is everything okay with the chairs?
Fuck these chairs.
They're uncomfortable or what? I could get you new ones.
I got one.
You got one? All right. Just let me know if it's uncomfortable. I got you. Gina, wanted to ask you a question. You have been a revelation throughout this entire experience. It's coming to an end now, and I'm wondering how you're feeling about that, because this has been a very unique fight build, right? From the very start, when it was announced up until now, we've seen a transformation and a reintroduction of you to the MMA audience that I think a lot of people never thought that we would ever see again. And so can you describe the emotions as we're rounding third here, getting to fight night? We hope you don't disappear after Saturday, because it's been so great to have you back, but how are you feeling as it's all kind of coming to a conclusion?
Gosh, I'm just trying to relish in every moment and not rush through it. I mean, I'm gonna miss this so much, but it's been so incredible to be back in the mixed martial arts community. I never thought I would be doing this after, 5 years ago, I gave up the dream. And then a turn of events, and I'm so grateful to Ronda for bringing me back into this. And it's just the people. Mixed martial arts gyms are a place where everybody can go from all walks of life, and it's just all of us in there. It doesn't matter where you come from. It's a place where we bond, and that's the mixed martial arts community. So it's a pleasure. I miss it, but I'm trying to just enjoy the moment.
Don't leave. Don't disappear after Sunday, okay?
All
It's
right.
been great having you. And
You know me.
The same for you, Ronda. I think that's the sentiment as well. I did hear someone say recently that they felt like you were chasing the money and not greatness, not legacy. What is your response to people who are saying that with your placement on this card?
That was Kayla again, wasn't it?
I'm trying not to,
It's okay.
She wasn't very happy with me last time asking that question, but, I'm just trying to ask the questions that the fans want the answers to.
Well, I would say that this is a professional fighting, and there's no such thing as discount greatness in professional fighting. The biggest money fight is the biggest fight, period. And we obviously have very different definitions of greatness. Mine is making history, having a cultural impact, and influencing the future of the sport. I've already won a record 8 consecutive title fights. There's nothing left for me to do there. So now, me and Gina are smashing the record for the most women have ever been paid in combat sports. And who's to say we can't parlay the success of this to me and her making a genre-shattering martial arts film on Netflix after this? Who says the success of this fight can't create the rival that UFC needs and give fighters the bargaining power that they've never had? Hell, if we knock this out of the park, I could become the face of MMA, the face of MVP in MMA, and the most powerful figure in the sport since Dana. I'm not chasing greatness. Motherfucker, I am greatness. These bitches are chasing me.
Just want to ask a quick question to Chris. Chris, great to see you back. Chris Avila, our guy, you're back in MMA after a run in boxing. What did you learn about yourself in that experience? You left MMA, you went to boxing, now you're back in MMA. You had a great run over there. What did you learn about yourself?
Well, not much. Just got some experience in, and as time went on, came in, and I think I'm better than I was a lot long ago. So, yeah.
Nate, it's great to see you guys up there together. Tell us about Chris Avila, why you are so high on him and why you guys welcomed him as a teenager to the Diaz army way back in the day.
He came in, he was good, whooped the whole gym's ass in the boxing ring, and then I seen him the next week in jiu-jitsu class, and I'm like, most people usually want to get so, and then he started going everywhere I went, doing everything I was doing, and before you knew it,
two of Stockton's finest. Want to ask Chris's opponent, Brandon Jenkins, a question. Chris gets a lot of attention, obviously, because of his history, his resume, and his affiliation with the team. What's the key to beating him on Saturday night?
Yeah, he's got great hands. He's got a real nice boxing style. My style is like 7-11. I'm open all night. There's lots of stuff and ain't none of it good for you. I think it's gonna be a scrap for sure. This card is stacked, man.
It is.
It feels like I went back in time to 2006. There's like so many bangers.
Who are you most excited about seeing?
Oh, for sure, my boy Kenny Cross.
Why's
my
that?
boy.
Why's that?
I just watched him in the gym. He motivates me every day. He's nasty, man, and he's just only getting better.
Yeah, we've got the Diaz army over here, but we've got a bit of a syndicate army over here as well. Shout out to John Wood and JoJo doing their thing over in Las Vegas. Back to the media, please.
Hello, my name is Robert Lamar, and I'm with Dice City Sports. And first and foremost, if anybody had the right to fight for money, it's Ronda Rousey. Let's not get that twisted. This is the biggest face of women combat sports, period. Thank you, Ronda, for getting down again, man. We're so happy to see you.
Thank you.
Francis, we have never seen you lose at the top of your game, Francis. You left UFC because you wanted to make sure that you did good business. You became a free agent, and you have done very successful things away from that promotion. I'm a part of the 99% who feels like you are going to win on Saturday. But we know who the fight that everybody wants to see, and that's you and John Jones. How do you feel that that fight will cement your legacy, even though you are one of the greatest, if not the greatest, heavyweight champion for mixed martial arts of all time?
It sucks that that fight never happened. I always wanted it. But at the same time, we have to move forward. I think if the condition was right and that we could fight each other, he would be the most exciting fight in my career. I think that's the only thing that will be holding me around for a long time, hoping maybe after my 50s, still hoping that that fight could have happened someday. But, I never had any decision over it. I never had an opportunity. I never turned that fight down, never. So I have no regret, even though I had liked to do the fight.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the question. I want to ask a question to David Mgoyan. Just like Ally Quinta and Phumi, Armin Tsarukyan has been telling me a lot about you. I'm still not sure, are you related? He says he's your cousin, or are you just like super tight training partners? Regardless, tell us who David Mgoyan is. If the fans don't know about what you could do out there, tell us what we're about to see on Saturday.
Расскажи о себе, как ты связан с Давидом, с Арманом Царукяном, и насколько ты близок к нему, либо просто ты дерешься с ним и тренируешься.
Hello everyone, Arman, my friend, my brother. I'm trained 4-5 years old, 4-5 years together. This guy every day helped me train together. Thanks Arman for help me this opportunity. Thanks Jake Paul, MVP, Netflix. Thanks guys.
Thank you. Can't wait to see you in action. He speaks very, very highly of you. Want to ask your opponent, Albert Morales, a question. We had a chance to speak yesterday at the open workouts, and I see you repping that LA Dodgers hat. You said you feel like you're one of the few on this card that is a true Los Angelino. And so tell us what it means to you to be here in your hometown competing on such a big card.
First, I want to thank God for everything, for giving us this opportunity to be amongst all these champions, all these pioneers in the sport, elevating the sport. Black Rooster, baby. I got mixed emotions a little bit, honestly. I'm in my hometown, my home city. I'm fighting a foreigner from Florida, and I'm on the B side. So Mixed emotions, but with that being said, I'm going to be able to fight and display my work live in front of the world on Netflix, and I'm here to steal the show.
Thank you very much. Mike, your fight against Nathan might be the people's main event. I think when it was announced, everyone kind of went like, holy crap, this is for real. This is actually happening. This is a real card with incredible talent. We haven't seen him in MMA in quite some time. We haven't seen you in MMA in quite some time. So can you give us a little taste, a little preview? How do you actually think this plays out? There are some that think it goes into deep waters, 5 rounds. Some that think it could end very quickly. What are you feeling right now?
You know, the way they were announcing it yesterday, I mean, it's cool to hear it as the people's main event. And they announced it as triple headliner, and they gave each of these top 3 fights great credit for the positions we're in on the card. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. I put a ton of work in. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm ready to show that to everybody. That's where everything's gonna come together in the hexagon on Saturday. So I'm coming out punching. Berto talking about his boxing today. So, you know, he's coming throwing punches too. We're gonna be scrapping in the middle, and it could go anywhere. I know he has a lot of skills when we tie up and things like that. So I'm excited to have a car crash.
Do you share that sentiment, Nathan? Do you want a car crash on Saturday?
Drive safely.
Appreciate that.
Alley-oop, dog. That's an alley-oop, bro.
Hey, we've got other champions here. We've got a former Bellator champion here, Jason Jackson, representing Jamaica. It's great to see you, Jason. This is a big opportunity for you, man. Again, another one of those fighters that if you know, you know. You're one of the best welterweights in the world, and I know you were excited about the Lorenz Larkin fight. Short notice, your reaction to now fighting Creighton.
First, I want to give all glory to God and my opponent as well, because without him, I would never be able to continue on feeding my family, and that's what I'm out for. I'm gonna feed my family. Food, Africa, and I'm out. Remember that.
Thank you. Can't wait to see this fight. Jeff, I'll ask you a similar question to the one I asked Phumi. You got the call on relatively short notice, not quite like him. I know you've had several weeks, but it's a big opportunity for you. What can you tell us about your opponent, Jason, and perhaps for the world as well, who may not be familiar with you, what they're going to see on Saturday?
Yeah, I think Jason Jackson, he's a great fighter. He's a former world champ. Really, my game plan is to go out there and just let my big nuts hang. I don't give a fuck. We're all getting paid a whole lot of money to go out there and throw down, and that's exactly what I'm gonna fucking do. And, you know, it's hard to put into words just the magnitude of this moment, guys. Like, for everybody up here, like, every fighter dreams about these kind of moments, and I plan on capitalizing on Saturday night.
Is it surreal for you to be up here with these legends?
It's amazing. I mean, it feels like, you know, I've made it, for sure. And I plan on staying up here. This ain't gonna be this isn't gonna be the last time I'm up here. That's for sure.
I believe that. Gina, your reactions to some of these...
This is hilarious. Drive safely.
Yes,
Big
yes.
nuts. I mean, there's so much going on here.
Yes, and don't text and
I
drive.
miss this.
It's been great. Back to the media we go.
What's going on? What's going on, Ariel? I think you kind of took my question a little bit, but...
Wait, is that Mr. Berto? What? You're not media. It's a boxing legend right here. I'm sorry. It's hard to see. How are you, sir? Wow. What are you doing here?
Here enjoying the MVP. What you mean? We're on Netflix, so I'm here.
That is Andre Berto, everyone. That's one of the best boxers in the world.
Appreciate it.
Here in disguise, I guess, as media. All right, I like it. Welcome to the dark side, my friend.
I got the shades on.
All right.
Okay, I'm looking forward to all the fights on Saturday night, but I really believe that Mike Perry and Nate Diaz has the potential to definitely be the fight of the night. If this fight goes the distance, would you guys be disappointed? Mike or Nate?
Mike, you go first.
No, I'm not gonna be disappointed. There's no way I could possibly, you know, any mistakes I make, I just get up and go again. Get up, go again. And I'm looking to keep this fight going until it can't go no more.
Nathan?
I just don't want. I'm just trying to not fuck up and get the job done. Quick as possible, slow as possible. Just get it done.
Thank you. Thank you for that question, my man. Namo, by the way, I loved your energy at the top. Who do you like in this fight? Diaz or
If
Pereira?
I'm honest, I was supposed to fight Mike Perry, but he didn't want to fight me. You know that Ali
You
Abdulaziz
busy
told me.
talking about him not texting you back or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. He's worried about the wrong
You were
thing.
supposed to fight me, pretty boy.
Me not fighting you.
You were supposed to fight me. You didn't want to choose me.
Every
so you
name I
picked
got
Nate,
offered,
so
I
you know
said
it's
yeah.
easier.
And then you got a fight that's more fitting.
Yeah, we
where
all
you're
know.
at.
Hey, at the end of the day, me and you, we know. You were supposed to fight me. You didn't want to fight me, pretty boy. You didn't want to fight me. So I got Nate's back, my brother. Knock him out, brother. Choke him out. Do whatever you want to do.
Hey, don't worry, Perry. I got you,
Up on
dog.
his face.
Is that true, Mike? Were you offered a fight against him?
And I said yes.
Okay.
And that's not the fight that went through.
Yeah, that's not what I heard. I heard you didn't want to fight.
And they
you
said
didn't wanna get
you
these
got to
Middle
take a
Eastern
huge
hands.
pay cut
Because you
to fight this
Kurdistan.
dumbass nobody with a flat-faced nose that I would
And a
crack in
fat
half
nose.
in an instant.
You got too many punches to your head.
You
That-
busy
you got
worried
some
about
issues.
not getting text back by your opponent. You got blocked already.
Brother,
I'm
I
gonna block
fight-
your ass next,
Let me
and the
tell you
rest of the
something.
world gonna forget about your dumb ass.
Let me tell you
when
something.
you get
I
knocked
fight
the
my
fuck
mama.
out.
I don't care who you are, man. Let me tell you something. I'm here to take over. Look, you don't get it, pretty boy.
Take over the press conference. You're gonna get it Saturday.
Don't want to fight anyone. I fight my mama, my brother, and I fight for free. It's not about money. It's nothing. I like fighting. I like fighting anyone. And you didn't accept it. Just be honest with it. You didn't want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? You want to take an easy fight. No offense, Nate, but at the end of the day, I'm a real deal. I keep it 100, brother.
You think here easy fight? He should turn around and slap you in your stupid face.
No, I mean no disrespect. He's a G. I don't mean anything. But at the end of the day, I promise you, he's gonna choke you out and he's gonna knock you out. Yeah, don't look at me like that, brother. You didn't want to fight me. Why you acting tough? I don't get it. Why you
I
always
just want to
acting tough?
clarify. Did you say that Nate was the easier
You be
fight? Is
repeating
that what
yourself.
you said?
Hey, 100% no offense, but at the end of the day, I'm 1 in 8 billion. I keep it 100 out here, you know what I'm saying? And I've been proving it. And look, now I'm in the States, and I can show it Saturday night. If I don't do it, you can be like, oh, this motherfucker was talking shit. But at the end of the day, we're gonna see it. You know what? I've been doing it for a minute now. In my kickboxing record, I have 34 fights, only 4 losses, 30 wins, 25 knockouts. In MMA, I'm 9-1. The only reason, look, I'm one of a kind.
Nate, do you want to respond to Namo and what he just said? What? Do you want to respond to what he just said? He said that Mike took the easier fight by taking you.
Don't be dragging my name in this.
He brought it up.
Nate is too high to
Y'all
understand
problem.
anything.
Y'all
I don't understand what he's saying.
All right,
I don't get what you're saying, but he needs a translator. Can you get me a translator?
No, Junior, what about these kids, huh? These kids are fired up here, Junior.
Oh my gosh, man. It's kind of.
You know how I am?
Yeah, I know.
DT, baby, American top team out here.
It's a lot of energy all the time, you know. It's I think it's very interesting to see, you know. I hope they can fight each other all the time and whenever they want it. But he said he would fight for free or something. I don't think that's a good idea, you know.
I'll fight for my nation, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put Kurdistan in the map. Biji Kurdu Kurdistan. That's the whole reason I'm here. At the end of the day, this doesn't matter. You can do all the show and stuff like that. For me, show doesn't matter. For me, publicity or fame doesn't matter. I just want to fight.
Yeah, and
Put my people
I
in
know
the map.
Jake is representing Hawaii and Long Beach as well, and a lot of people, also Armenia.
Ain't nobody give a fuck about Jake.
No, they do.
Jake
They
the
do.
Barbie doesn't.
One thing I'll do is I'll represent well, and I'm not gonna make my country look like a fucking punk over here. You're like a
Jake
garden gnome
Barbie.
talking. You don't stop. You're just over there. Hey, what? You wanted to come in the back and punk me earlier. Now you're jumping on here. This is your little moment of fame. Because Saturday, believe me, it's gonna be a lot different. You're not gonna be able to run that mouth. You're not gonna be able to run that mouth. You're not gonna be able to text me. Oh, and you were never blocked, so.
What?
You were never blocked on my phone.
All right, let me get back to the.
Brother,
we'll figure out the phone drama
check
later.
if we are
Let's get
blocked
back
or
to the media. A couple more media questions, and then we'll do face-offs here. So no one go anywhere, please.
Hey, Loïc Piala for
Jay, let's
l'équipe.
watch if you're blocked or not.
There you go. My first question is for Salahdine. Salahdine, comment vous regardez tout ça là? Hier, il y avait le public workout à Venice Beach. Là, maintenant, il y a cette grande scène. Ça vous amuse, ça vous impressionne, ça vous passe au-dessus?
Comment?
Just Babian's account is
Comment vous
blocked.
regardez tout ça? Tout ce show-là à l'américaine, comment ça vous amuse, ça vous impressionne, ça vous passe au-dessus? Comment vous...
C'est un peu du catch, donc ouais. Je rigole, c'est tout. Regarde. Le plus important, c'est le combat.
To me, this whole performance looks like wrestling, and what matters to me the most is the fight.
And my second question is for Francis. Bonjour Francis. À quel point vous pensez que votre expérience dans la boxe a changé votre style de combattant en tant qu'MMA, en tant que combattant de MMA? How much do you think your experience in boxing has changed your MMA style?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm a MMA-based fighter, so my
Did
boxing
it make you
style.
better, you think?
Excuse me?
Did it help you to make you better? Even better?
Yeah, I mean, focusing on boxing for a little while could have helped, but it's a different standing. You know, you have to understand the boxing striking is different than MMA striking. Even the posture, because in boxing you don't worry about somebody going to take you down. But if you go over boxing and train and feel like, oh, I'm so good, I'm better, and come here, first thing you know, you get take your ass down really quick. So you better change that, switch that stance before those low kicks come in, everything coming at you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ronda, very quickly, you've talked a lot about the impact of this card and your decision to come back. Will it be all for naught if you don't get the most important thing on Saturday, and that's the W? Or do you feel like so much has happened here? Look at all this that you've created just by saying you wanted to come back. Is there some solace in that as well, or do you have to win on Saturday to make all of this worth it?
I think for the first time in my career, it's not that way. I think if anyone could steal my happiness and walk around with it, I'd be happy. It'd be Gina. I'd be happy I could finally get back to her, because everything I have in my life is because she inspired me while sitting on the couch one day to say, you know, I'm not going to go to another Olympics. I'm going to go do MMA instead. And I've never been able to give back to her. And so if that's the way it has to be, like she gets the greatest comeback story of all time, you know, I'm grateful that I could be part of it and help make it happen, and that it wasn't even just about us. It's become about all of us. And, you know, I'm proud of this, of all of us being here. And I'd love for it to work out great for me. I have a barbecue planned the next day. I really don't want to be moping around the barbecue. But however it goes, you know, I'm proud of us and what we've done.
And what about for you? Same type of question, Gina. How much of this is about the destination as opposed to the journey that you've experienced to get to this point?
I mean, I've worked so hard. My camp has been like grueling on my body and my mind, and I've had to, I mean, I would have stopped probably 30 pounds ago if I didn't have this goal. And having Ronda as a goal has gotten me out of bed every single morning, watching her train. I said in an interview a long time ago, like one day the women that I inspire are going to inspire me right back. I just had no idea it was going to be Ronda Rousey. So, I mean, it really has come full circle. The journey is everything. I just picture the fight, and I can't see it going any other way. I want my hand raised. I want the comeback story. But of course, this is like this is a dream come true. And as sick as I was to be here a year and a half later, like I feel like it's already a victory.
I think a lot of people share that sentiment. Well done, Gina. Okay, a couple more media questions, please.
Destiny McCubbin with Cage Side Press. This question is for Gina and Ronda.
You've both created incredible legacies within combat sports, and now you're both coming back after a very long layoff. You've spoken today about breaking the records of being the highest female paid athletes in the fight game. So my question is, once this is all said and done, do you have goals or plans to continue to work within women's MMA after this and help evolve the sport for the next generation of female athletes?
I mean, I'd be open to continuing working with MVP and MMA, and I don't think it's just about women anymore. You know, it's about all of us. And but I don't know. We'll see. I want to have a baby again real soon. So I don't know how I'll be able to juggle all of those things. But you know, hopefully Saturday is a huge success, and then we'll see how it goes.
I think Ronda would kill it as a promoter, as a matchmaker. I mean, she brings this like magnetic energy of making big things happen and bringing people together. I mean, she got me up here after a dinner. So I mean, I think that she would be so solid for MVP and Netflix to really use and give her a job, even if she is pregnant. For me, I'm a little bit of a bird. I kind of, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen after this. I like to make art. I'd like to get back to storytelling. My biggest dream is to direct, and so, and also help mixed martial arts transition over into movies correctly, and helping them, you know, everybody wants to put like, you know, the Nate Diaz or the Mike Perry, or, you know, they want to put them in the prison scenes, and sometimes their personalities are a little bit different, you know. You know, you put them in a different role. They could be I put him in, you know, comedy, you know. Maybe Nate Diaz needs to be.
For the prison scene, though.
Were you in a prison scene?
That sounds like a fun scene to do.
Okay, well maybe you stick with prison. We'll put. I mean, Nate just made a comedy, I think. But yeah, so I like to tell stories, and I think directing is where I want to go.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay.
Did you hear that, Netflix?
Subtle hint. Last media question, please.
Hey Gina, Alejandro from Outkick.com. So you made a lot of new fans when you decided to stand up for your speech when Disney tried to cancel you. You're back on the big stage and Disney has been quiet, so what kind of impact do you think you made by standing up for your beliefs and standing against a lot of critics as well?
Yeah, I took heat for standing up for freedom of speech in this country. I don't apologize one bit for anything that I said. I was spot on. I was spot on. I look back and I have so much confidence in myself because everything that I said came true. Everything that I said happened. Everybody was holding their breath and I didn't. And I'm usually the one that is really relaxed and calm. But I stood up and I spoke out and I paid a heavy price for it. But I'd pay that price again and again because we cannot let what was happening to this country happen again. We cannot let go of our freedom of speech, even if you don't like it. Like, we need to be able to speak to one another. We need to open up speech, and we can't lose our rights. So, I mean, you know, there's been people that have been fired that I don't agree with their opinion, but I don't think they should be fired. I don't think you should take their livelihood from them. We should be able, in America, to set the precedent of freedom. And I'm not sorry one bit, and it turned out well. Disney settled, and I'm proud of that. That was a huge victory for me. And this is, you know, that was a personal, or that's a business victory. This is kind of more of a personal reclaim my body victory. So thank you for asking that question.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, my man, very quickly. This guy right here in the USA, last one.
Thank you so much. First off, I just want to give...
There's a lot of pressure here because they told me to rap, so you better not make me look bad.
I just want to give all glory to God for being here today. Francis, I want to say I respect you. You're one of the GOATs. I actually met you at the AFCON championship. I was rooting for Morocco, unfortunately, but I have a lot of respect for you. Gina, I want to say you're beautiful, even though I think Ronda's going to win. You're the GOAT. And lastly, Mike, I respect you a lot. But Saturday night, my boy Nate Diaz is gonna kick your fucking ass!
Yeah, I see your energy, but I'll fuck you up and him up this Saturday. So fuck it.
Nate's gonna knock you out. You're gonna have that prison scene to sleep on the floor in the octagon,
bro.
boy.
No chance. No chance. I want to see you after the fight.
After party. Let me just say this before we wrap this up and have the face-offs. We'll call Nakisa Bidarian back. Look, there's been a lot of talk about this card versus that card, this promotion versus that promotion. Forget all of that. If you are a fighter, if you are a coach, if you are a manager, if you are, and most importantly, a fan of mixed martial arts, you should be excited about this. This is the biggest platform in the world finally saying, yeah, we want MMA on our platform. We want 22 of the best fighters in the world to get an opportunity to fight, to change their lives, to have an alternative, to have a place to negotiate against, to have a place to provide for their families. So Saturday night isn't about whose side you're on. It's about supporting the sport, supporting the fighters, supporting mixed martial arts. That's why we're all here. That's why we love this sport so much. And it's a freaking honor to be up here with these amazing, amazing athletes who are gonna ask now to go to their respective corners if they can for the face-off and bring up Nakisa Bidarian and perhaps some other people as well to face them off. Thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna do this right here.